Redwing here. What's up, pup? Scourge and Tall Spike are fighting Protoform X and some dude named Nightshade. Advise. Pull back, all of you. That's an order. Well, we couldn't let the two of them beat the slag out of Scourge. He was outnumbered. You're outnumbered in your current state. Fall back.
Frack that.
Hot Link, for the love of Primus, do what you're told. All of you, fall back.
Jax, are you okay? What does it matter to you?
Jax, shut up. Terra gave us an order. Let's go.
I'll stay here and help Scourge. We can handle those two losers. Get back to base, all of you. I shall not yield so easily. No one hurts my sis and gets away with it. Back to base. Hello, little ones. Now, that's not nice, now is it?
Jax, get gnarly back to base.
I ain't leaving you, Wolfie. I got the best weapon against these arseholes. Get it going. I'll hold them off until Tall Spike and Scourge come too. No. It's a noble little female and brave. I like little females. You're brave, but I sense your spark. You are afraid. Too afraid to even run. Your fear is intoxicating. Lovely, such emotion. Tall Spike, check on them. Got you where I want you. We've got to get you back to base and get you fixed. I can't feel my legs. Don't say it. You'll pull through. I should have been nicer to you.
Sandstorm to Terra. We're on our way. Hold tight.
Such a smorgasbord of pain and suffering. Slag, Terra's gonna kill me. Tall Spike, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Stasis lock inoperative. Shell programming terminating. I'm sorry too for what I did to you. Stasis lock inoperative. Shell programming terminating. Dang it, quit trying to tell me that. I know I'm dying. I don't want to, promise. I'm so sorry. Sandstorm. Hot Sandstorm.
You don't need to apologize.
I was such a dick to you earlier. Sorry about that. Shell program will terminate shortly. Quit telling me that. No. Wolfie, I don't want to die. Terra will be here soon. Just hold on, please. Oh, Primus. This is all my fault. No, it's my fault, Mama Cat. I should have listened. Should have done all this. For the family. I'm sorry for all of this. Sorry anyway. Sorry for anyway. Wolfie will be happy now. No. I didn't want you to end up like this. I didn't want to. Wolfie, I've always loved you. I didn't know how to say it. Stasis lock inevitable. Spark terminated. X, show yourself. Dara. Elder, I'm sorry.
Nothing you can do, Big Spike. Nothing any of us can do now.
Tall Spike. Should take it back to base and give him a proper funeral. Let's go home.
Scourge, your hunt is now mine.
It is not the Maximal Autobot way.
It is my way. My shell might have been Maxis Autobot, and prior to that Autobot. But my spark has always been that of a true Decepticon. I've been trying to convince myself otherwise, until now. My shell might have been Maxis Autobot, and prior to that Autobot. But my spark has always been that of a true Decepticon. I've been trying to convince myself otherwise, until now.
I still love you, no matter your path in life, Terra.
He always hated J-Axis. He tolerated him for a while. I was a bit annoyed. I would have ever thought he would make the ultimate sacrifice.
We are all here. I don't see any reason why the procedure should be delayed. Unless...
The sooner we rest his spark, the better. This is all my fault.
You're gonna be okay.
I should be used to this by now, but it's only getting harder to deal with. All my life I've seen friends die by enemy hand. You'd think I'd be desensitized by now. Expecting it.
Yeah, but you can't. I know. Since calling the Omicron.
Shush, we can talk about this later.
Big Spike said for us to meet the others up on the ridge. He understands if you want to. We'll be up in a moment, kitten. Sandstorm.
I told him to take Gnarl back to base. I could have held off that bastard up until...
Wasn't your fault.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Pup, get that out of your head right now. It wasn't anything any of us could have controlled. Hot Link did what he thought was right, but he went down the most noble, most heroic way. We'll mourn for him tonight, but we also need to honor his memory as well.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry for snapping at you in fish sticks. I was wrong to call you a Decepticon, and I'm sorry.
Are you coming, Mama Cat?
We'll be up there in a moment, pup. It won't be the same without you. I know, pup. Cup's got a point. The Decepticons never possessed compassion such as yours.
They did once. A simple misunderstanding changed that.
Whenever you're ready, Terra. Normally the captain of the mission is supposed to read the funeral rites, but being that an elder outranks almost every title, and due to the fact that he was under her care the duration of the time on Earth, Elder Red Wing, if you wish to give the last rites. Yes, thank you, Tall Spike. Elder?
I am not one to incorporate religion into my speeches. I will not deny anyone the right to pray for Hotlink's spark, nor do I deny the existence of a higher plane for us Cybertronians. Jack was the most impatient of my 3 kids, thus I won't bore him with a lengthy, drawn-out eulogy. I don't know of his past prior to coming here, neither do we, for that matter. What did matter was the short time he spent with us, and as much of a little hellion as he was a perv, he was still loved by those he called his family, and as proven by his valiant deed today, he loved us back enough to give his life to prove it. Though, we know it anyway. This past solar cycle he'd been afraid. He feared that we were going to lose our family if we rejoined the Echelon. As usual, as Slipstream and Sandstorm know him, he covered his fear with his offbeat humor. He found an outlet for his fear, which unfortunately caught myself, as well as other members of the crew, in a rather sour mood. I felt guilty about yelling at him. I wished I could turn back time, to tell him that regardless of his attitude, I still loved him. His sacrifice will not be forgotten, revealing to us the diamond in the rough, as he showed his bravery, duty, and love in the final hour. If the crew pleases, they may say their final farewells before we send this warrior on to the next realm.
I'll miss you, bruh. I know we started off on the wrong foot, but I hope to still call you friend, Jax. I told you I'd watch them. Sorry, kid.
Today I saw for the first time, not just a child I thought of as my son, but as an adult who had a bright and honorable future, cut horribly short. I'll never forget you, Jax. You made your Mama Cat proud today.
Farewell, Maxis Autobot.
We'll get through this. Just keep his memory close to your spark. I've got to go straighten some things out with Scourge. If you two need me, remember right now, you take priority.
Yes, Terra. And it wasn't your fault either. X was my responsibility, Terra. X... Yep.
No. Protoform X was the Council's responsibility, not yours. They fucked up, not you. They created something that no one could handle on their own. Not you. We are so much alike, Big Blue. We tried to make the universe right by taking out the problems on our own.
Yeah, they screwed up big time, but they hired me to take care of it.
As soon as you can get past the guilt bit, we're going to get along nicely. But you, my handsome devilfish, are going to run into trouble with me if you think the universe is going to collapse, because you slammed the door.
And how did the Council ever ignore you, Elder? Deaf ears fall on those of the past. Let's get back to the others. Tonight's going to require some healing, and knowing X, he might be looking at a possible attack soon. Understood. It always does, sometimes longer than others. Aroo, aroo, meow, meow, aroo, meow, meow, aroo. It says in the script beings. Aroo, meow, aroo, meow, aroo. What the hell is it with all that obeying. Don't know, boss. I gotta admit, though, it's given me the heebie-jeebies. For the love of... Metal Hawk, get down here. Fine, stay up there and rot, for all I care. You dumb beast, it's only wolves in the distance. What the hell happened here? The dear elder is turning out to be a bit of a... How do I put this nicely? A bitch? Yes, I suppose that will do. Now, what do you two have to report? We have one less Maxist Autobot to worry about. Elder's pissed, though, This may be a good time to do some damage. Yes, it would be. Save for one incy-wincy problem. That slutty little feline has infected the entire base with a virus. I'm glad I missed that. Nightshade? Where Acid Storm when everyone got lucky. Anyway, we managed to counter the virus, only to have our entire hard drive wiped. So you managed to get rid of a Maxis Autobot. Do tell it was the Elder. Negative. As she was a thorn in Galvatron's side, she becomes more in mine, more so. One would expect so much from a crony of the Air Commander. It seems that I am approaching the situation at a wrong viewpoint. She practically bragged her old allegiance to us, meaning her attempts at blackmail and stabs at her credibility might not be as potent as we wish them to be. No, she's crafty. I grant her that. Sneaky, resourceful, intelligent. Had I known of her situation prior to leaving Cybertron, I would have attempted to hire her onto the crew. Doubtful, however, she would have refused any offer I made to her. Doubtful, however, she would refuse any offer I made to her. A heroic Decepticon. Small wonder why the original Nightshade admired her. Sub-Commander? Yes, royalty. Pfft. You are the calm while I retire. I want everyone working around the clock until we have our situation under control. And Sentinel is up and running again. Yes, ma'am. Very good. Sneaky, resourceful, and intelligent. I can see why Jyaxis would see the benefit to obtain an ally with her attributes. But now to obtain her myself. Oh, and, well, I'm so infatuated with her. Regardless of her past, she's loyal to the Maxis Autobots. Or is she? Acid Storm! Yes, Megs? Did Jyaxis or Starscream inform you why Red Wing left for this Primus Forsaken planet? Yes, Acid Megs. Yes, Draco Megs. And why was that? Because Pretty Kitty Bot kicked out of Council. Kicked out of the Council. Therefore, she's no longer an Elder. What a dishonor. Well, Elder Red Wing, it seems you're just full of hills and valleys. When I see what I want, I'm gonna take it. If it's against the law, you can bet I'll break it. My need for speed gives me the will to survive. I've gotta move fast to keep me alive. What in the lowest pit of hell is going on here? It's music, sir. Next phase of the virus. Hunger. I want it so bad I can taste it. It's driving me mad to see it wasted. I'm feeling so bad that it's burning me. Oh, for the love of turn that racket off. Then I see what I'm there. Clean up this mess and get back to work. I have a headache. Oh, Elder, you're a clever one, but I'm afraid Jyaxis has rubbed too much on you. We shall see who will come out on top on this little matchup. Yes. Back to the Autobot base. When are they going to come back in? Some of us would like to hit the rest cycle before the sun comes up. What's stopping you? I think it's sweet that a leader one is helping out.
You call that helping out? I love Jojo and all, and I don't mind him howling, but if you catch my drift, for almost 4 megacycles without end, there's a point where a girl must draw a line. I would say something, but there's males present.
How are you dealing with this?
Same way I've dealt with it before. It'll take a while for me to get used to Jax not being around anymore. A bit longer to stop feeling the hurt, but I'll remember the hurt, nonetheless.
How did you last so long as?
I honestly don't know, oddly enough. Both Magnus and Flyboy said it was my compassion that kept me alive so long.
Here's one. What'd you do to Big Blue and Brooding? Absolutely nothing.
He's been here this past solar cycle. More than he's been since he showed up on this dirt ball.
Meaning? Okay, there's no denying there's been something between the two of you. Primal even sees it.
Scourge and I have known each other for quite some time now, prior to Protoform X.
And suddenly all those pranks Ritter pulled on him make sense. What? Old friend of mine. It's a long story involving way too many details. Then we'll leave it at that. Hey, hear that?
Nope.
That means I can get some sleep. No respect to your boy, of course. Sorry. This nice bit's still a little new to me. I know what you mean. Thank you. You gonna be all right there, Bowser? Of course, beloved. It is my duty and privilege to aid those who are in their moment of need.
Why don't you get some rest? You deserve it, all of you.
They can crash in my quarters. It's not like I don't have any other place to go. Sounds like a plan. Girls, if you need anything, you come and get me. I'll be right there.
Too many friends and family. When does the hurting end?
Acceptance. And even then, the memory still remains.
The Beast Wars matured you, Primal. I remember you before you left a bit impetuous, eager, excited, nervous. Your first command, if I'm correct.
It seems so long ago.
For you, it probably was. For me, it was only a little over a stellar cycle ago. I never really cared for the transwarp drive. It possessed too many problems in the wrong hands.
Like Dracomegs. It was only intended for exploration.
But like all technology, it can be twisted and used for other purposes. Take us. Who would have thought that we were merely intended for consumer goods and military hardware?
But with the good comes the bad.
From what I gather, Megs had already tried to attempt to destroy Prime. I can tell you right now, I do believe in some sort of cosmic order. There is a reason why things happen. As much as I want to, I know better than to change the past. What's stopping me from marching into the Ark and blowing Night Megs' head off? Too many negative probabilities. I've seen victims of temporal flux in the early days of the transwarp development. I'm sure you've heard the one involving Artemis Prime.
I was there when it happened. A tachyon explosion. He reappeared 100 stellar cycles in the future.
I was there when it happened. The explosion, and when he returned. There were other Autobots with him, too. Grimlock, Cavalier, Zodiac, and Stormwraith. An interesting occurrence. Did you know that the matrix of leadership cannot be sent to and from timelines? It's the only perfectly stable element in the known cosmos that will not bend with transwarp. We had really thought Hot Rod and the others had died in the explosion. The matrix was still there, but... here I am rambling again. I'm beginning to sound more and more like Cup.
Unless she's just going on, yeah.
Okay, we have the rudiments of a grid program. Are we ready to try it?
Of course. I wonder how the girls are doing. Oh, you. I'm sorry, Wolfie. I didn't expect you up.
No, it's my fault. No offense, Cheats, but you got a hard head.
No, I wasn't watching where I was going. I was. You turned suddenly, that's all. Can't sleep? Not a wink. Same here. Not really. Yes. I really hoped I could be friends with him. I'd have gladly taken his place.
Tall Spike, I didn't love him in the way he wanted me to. Oh, Primus.
Because he loved you and didn't want to see you hurt.
But I didn't love him. He knew I didn't love him.
Didn't you love him as a brother?
Yes, but I did not deserve him sacrificing himself to save me. I didn't know what to do, Tall Spike.
I didn't either. When we lost Air Razor and Tigatron, it was like for the others being there, you still have your sisters and your mama cat. And you.
I'm sorry. It doesn't feel right, not yet.
I understand.
It's just too quick, too convenient. I didn't want him dying. I wanted him to still be here with us.
I feel like it's my fault. I shouldn't have. I should have been so forward, I suppose.
That had nothing to do with it. I was just as guilty. I should have talked to Jack sooner, but I didn't think that would have affected what had happened with Protoform X.
When I first saw you today, I thought I'd found something I never knew I was missing. I can wait if you want me to. Or if you don't, back off and I hope we could still be friends.
I would like it if you would wait. Just give me a little time to grieve and accept.
Not at all. I would almost have considered this the best day of my life if Ferak hadn't ruined it.
Mine too. Thank you for walking with me, Tall Spike.
Yeah, it was no problem.
Okay, folks, here goes nothing and everything. Look, Stable. Spike, I'm gonna need you to fly above and see how it looks from the sky. Nova Storm, are your sensors picking up any fluxes?
Everything seems to be in normal operation.
Good, power seems to be steady. Okay, boys, stand back.
Massive flux in power wattage, but levels are returning to normal.
Any discharge escape?
Minimal. Looks like the blunt of the blast was absorbed.
Good, let's try some projectiles. Scourge, low-powered missile.
Good, it didn't penetrate. Same as last time. We should try an airstrike. Afterward, I'll let you open fire and see how it reacts to multiple attacks. Tall Spike? Better get out of the way, Elder.
Don't worry about me. I'm doing scientific research.
Like a series of Chinese firecrackers, the grid absorbed the gist of the strafe, with intense cackling. Takes less power to compensate on normal laser fire. Wonderful. Okay, boys, let her have it. What the slag happened? The grid held. Elder, you did it. Terra, Terra. Scourge, wait.
Just like the Syrian New Year without the sax. Friggin' thing must poof.
Redwing, are you all right?
Never better. Just a coordinations sentiments a little fuck up already. So sooner or later, I think. Hee.
She's right. Her gyros must be knocked out of alignment. Best thing for her is some rest.
Yeah, now I know how Skywarp felt that night that he got totally blitzed. That's a neat word. Blitzed. Blitz.
My, you really are big and blue. Scourge, better escort her to quarters. Meanwhile, Nova Storm, we gotta see what we can do to not let an incident like this happen again. Oh, idea! Ow, my head. Tell us tomorrow when you're rested, Elder.
If I told you once, I told you a million times. Don't call me Artie. This time I hooked up me a gentleman. Much better.
I'll analyze the data and see about compensating for the energy discharge.
You'll have to excuse me, I'm not my best. If I've gone for a stellar cycle, I've been drunk since I left. Come on, Big Blue, you know the words. And those so-called campaigns will soon be my death. I'm so sick with the drink, I need home for a rest.
You know, if we could redirect the energy outward, it would make an interesting weapon against the Predacons. An interesting theory. Great Mother of Gouda, what happened out there? An energy discharge blew her gyros out of alignment. Is she all right? Nova Storm says rest will reset her systems.
Oh, wings, but Big Blue has bigger ones. I like big wings.
I haven't seen her this blitz since the last Syrian New Year's party I went to.
Don't talk to me, Ratface. You're giving me a headache. Onward, Big Blue. I sleep now.
What is Syrian New Year? You and DevCon would love it. Booze, broads, strip clubs, you name it. It's Syrian New Year. Oh, they have the greatest stripper contest during the first night. Ooh, guaranteed to blow your processor. I can't wait to get off this dirt ball, because that's the first place I'm going to head to. I see, and the Elder? Considering that she's good friends with the proprietor of the Four Winds, she's always there. And sometimes we get to see her in a not-so-elder-like manner, this being extremely mild to her, the rowdiness. Oh man, Bolt, you gotta ease up on the domestication and have some fun, sheesh.
Where have you been? Out for a walk, thinking.
With Tall Spike?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Damn it, Wolfie. Jax hasn't been dead for an entire solar cycle, and you're already... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. I'm sure nothing happened, it's just... We're all snappy, I know. We need some sleep. It's been a really shitty day. Yeah, that's it. Night, Wolfie.
Night, Gnarl. Night, Jax. So, new to being a ghost, are you? I can show you the ropes. Yes. Starscream? What? Yes, well, anyway, I wouldn't worry about your sister. That boy is gay. Really gay. Strong, sensitive type. I would know. Starscream, go away. Tall Spike's gay. Well, the joke's on him. I mean, I was jealous of her. Oh, my. Well, gotta go.
Morning. You didn't see Gnarl go by, did you?
Not in the past 3 megacycles.
She's probably out exploring the base. What you doing?
Data analysis. We did some tests of the defense grid the Elder programmed. It seems to be successful until too much energy is absorbed. Then it disperses inside the grid with rather disastrous results.
Could you redirect it?
Possibly, but it would require it to be redirected back into the grid, which may prove a problem if the grid's still drawing energy from enemy fire. Absorbing from both sides of the grid may break it down.
What about building a conduit or something that would either drain it off for powering down the sucker or just get rid of it through the ground? Slag, I'm gonna go look for Gnarl. It's not like her to wander off without telling anyone.
How's the gyros today?
They're better than last night. Nothing more serious than a slight hangover, that's all. Any ideas what to deal with that little problem?
Some sort of conduit to redirect the energy? But if we send it back into the grid, it might overload the relay.
What about feeding all the excess energy into the power stream to the grid?
I've considered it. It may take a little time to set up the proper parameters, as we don't risk overloading the generators.
Easily remedied with some normal safeguards used in ship operations, and refeeding it back into the grid relays.
In other words, the more the Preds fire, the more they fuel the grid. It might be possible.
As well as practical. Once we get the grid up and running, it will require minimal maintenance on our part with the power. Just someone to watch the fluxes to make sure the generator doesn't overload.
Sounds like a plan. I'll run it by Tall Spike.
You do that, Nova Storm. I need to find Slipstream. Something's been gnawing at the back of my brain about that girl. I just need to make sure she's all right.
I can handle things here. What about you?
Don't worry about me. I'll take Big Blue to make sure I don't start singing space shanties.
What are you volunteering me for, Tara?
I'm going to go look for Slipstream. Sandstorm said she wasn't around this morning when she awoke.
And I have been out here for 3 megacycles. She didn't come by here during that time.
She always lets us know when she goes. I'm a little worried.
Sandstorm?
Yes, Tara? Have you found Slipstream yet? No, and I'm getting a little worried. Same here, pup. Could you and Tall Spike scan around the base for us to look for her? Scourge and I are going further out. Sounds like a plan, Tara. Nova Storm, inform Tall Spike what we're up to. Give us 4 megacycles, then worry if you don't hear from us by then.
Will do, Red Wing. How are you feeling, Tara?
Better. It's mostly my head now.
Good. That was too weird.
You're telling me. I hate losing control like that in front of people I don't know.
That's why it was weird. What's wrong?
I'm more worried about Gnarl. Wolfie's handling the situation like I expected her to. Gnarl's a different matter. She's not one to keep her emotions to herself. Too quiet. She's not talking to either of us.
Death changes everyone.
I know, Scourge. You and I both know that all too well.
Which brings up X.
Oh, X is going to pay dearly. You will have your justice, Big Blue. I promise you that.
We're entering the Pred's detection grid.
Thanks for the warning. Computer, scramble all Maxis Autobot frequencies. Red Wing to Slipstream. No response. Just static. She's not answering me. Her comm is activated, but she's not answering.
Then she's conscious. Something's not right if she's not answering you. You're picking up X. He's matching the Pred base coordinates. That's a good thing for now. Computer, locate all Maxis Autobot signatures in a 20-click radius. Unit Scourge, Unit Red Wing, Unit Slipstream. Locate Unit Slipstream. Unit Slipstream in Delta Quadrant, Sector 40. That's near the Pred base.
What in the pit is she doing out here?
You got me.
Beast mode. Big Blue, you cover me. My concern is if X catches up with her.
Understood.
Over there.
Looks like we're both losing our touch because of each other.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, guys.
What are you doing out here?
I'm observing.
You're in enemy territory and you didn't tell us where you were going. We've been worried. I was searching for weaknesses in their defenses. Damn it, Gnarl. I'm not going to lose you too. I thought you swore revenge on Protoform X. I don't think this is the time or the place to discuss that. Now we leave one or two ways. 1, you come with me willingly back to base. Or 2, I carry you. Which will it be? This travesty will not be tolerated. No, it will not. But not now. Now we fortify our position. We'll have revenge, but I believe when the time is right. Now let's go. The Predacon's defenses are almost totally nil. We could.
Slipstream?
We could plant explosives while though. I honestly don't know what's gotten into you, Slipstream, but I can tell you one thing. This behavior has got to end. Don't you care? Jax is dead, and you're not doing a damn thing. Enough. Scourge, we've run into some trouble.
I'm on my way, Terra.
Fall back, don't make me tell you twice. Royalty, the she-cat has infiltrated our defense grid. Not for long, Smiley. At least not today.
Burn! Too easy. You got that right.
Only one. You'd expect him to toy around with us more, especially X.
He knows we won't take him with the other Preds around.
Well, at least I know my little surprise worked. I would figure someone as intelligent and arrogant as Megs might actually take precautions against it. Or one of his lackeys decided to kiss a little skin plate. I was only scouting the enemy. Unnecessary and dangerous. You were out in the open, and if Alicon had caught you alone... He wouldn't have caught me alone. You're the one that alerted him to our presence. I'm not liking this attitude at all, Pup. Not one bit. We're all hurting about Jax, but this is suicide. Either shape up, or I'll have to confine you to base. You don't care. You're not doing anything.
We are. Our way is different, that's all. Terra wouldn't be yelling at you if she didn't care. I hate acts.
Why don't we just destroy them? There's only 3 of them.
They knew of our defensive deficiency. They were not scouting. At least that wasn't their intention. No. However, I wanted them to return to Maxis Autobot base with information that our defenses were in fact offline.
Way to go, boss. Yeah, let those Maxis know that, why are we letting the Maxis know we're sitting ducks?
Because, you imbecile, I've managed to crack the Elder's encryption. She wanted us to figure it out. The answer was right in front of our noses. Acid Storm not get it. My dear Ion Storm, if you please inform the others of what the settings of this flight box are on. Decepticon encryption? Exactly. Normally the flight box is used by Maxis Autobot ships use Maxis Autobot encryption. Did you notice that we did not need to recalibrate our own computer systems to work her little message? That is because the Predacon decryption is based on Decepticon figures. Our computer compensated automatically, therefore creating the connection to infect the system. However, after I mulled on it, I reset the encryption to Maxis Autobots, then played the message on my view screen in my quarters, and made a pleasing discovery. Raksha, do you have one of the terminals up and running yet?
Of course I do. Do you take me as one of those incompetent idiots whom you chose to surround yourself with?
Do you truly wish me to answer that? Raksha, your actions have been sloppy as of late. There hasn't been anything on your mind you would wish sharing with us, has there? No, of course not. And there better not be. Much as you hate to admit it, you still need me to get off this planet. Even though you believe you can act independently, just remember, your transmetal arse is still mine. Now, where was I? Oh yes, defenses.
Congratulations, Dracomegs. If you're viewing this, you are indeed a worthy quarry of my interest. The Tripredicus Council has doubted your cunning and intelligence, but then I wouldn't have taken the mission had I believed that. A pity you were not a Decepticon during the Great War. I would have gladly followed someone as brilliant as yourself over an idiot such as the original Megs. He would have never been able to figure out my puzzle box, and so, as a reward, the antivirus is being downloaded into your systems. I must admit, my strong point was not strategy. That was Jax's forte, but I had a good teacher. I'm getting better at it. So until we meet again, perhaps over a friendly game of chess.
The Elder had seen our systems were down. In other words, she had underestimated me. When she returns to tell Spike of the situation, they will return with force, only to find that we'll be ready for them. Ion Storm, run a system diagnostic. Acid Storm, reconnect the Sentinel program. The antivirus worked. All our systems are coming back online. Sentinel Connect reestablished? Megs. Oh, wonderful. Now, my dear Ferak, bring shields and autoguns online. Autoguns unresponsive. Damage done to outside transistors. And how could that happen?
The virus, no doubt. A simple nanite program could have disconnected the circuitry.
And the shields.
Negative. Same problem. Online? Negative. Same problem. Outside circuitry has been disabled.
Or the adversary indeed. What is the extent of the damage?
It appears to be minimal. Only disconnections on the outer relays. A megacycle worth of repairs if we all work on it. Very well then. Ion Storm, devise a schematic for the repairs. Raksha, Acid Storm, you'll stay inside and monitor the systems for any Maxis Autobot activity. A simple task for two simpletons. Metal Hawk.
Squawk.
Let's put you to good use. Circle the base and watch for Maxis Autobots.
Squawk.
Raksha the controller. Raksha, I want you to monitor Metal Hawk's whereabouts. If he deviates from the holding pattern, press this button.
Gotcha, boss. You and me's gotta have a lot of fun, Vermin.
Schematics are finished, Megs. Very well. Give out a copy to everyone. And let us begin repairs. Yes.
Oh, Acid Storm.
Ghostbot's still inside, but Ghostbot promised. The program will delete after my mission is completed. But it is far from done. Look at your sensor outputs. Draco Megs hasn't taken much consideration to who he's dealing with, has he? Two Heads Predacons have problem.
Quiet, Bug Boy. I'm trying for a new high score.
Acid Storm detects something wrong with doors. Pretty Kitty Bot's program locked doors. Autoguns and shields coming online. Other Predacons outside. What part of problem does Two Heads not understand?
You mean someone's gonna get slagged besides you?
Acid Storm warning you, don't screw with me when I'm pissed.
Okay, so if the others get their keisters blown to bits, why would you care?
Does Two Heads want to go head-to-head with Maxis Autobots with only Acid Storm? When Acid Storm is smart and doesn't want to go up against Maxis Autobots with Two Head? So Two Head is up Slags Creek without paddle.
I see your point.
Sentinel's not responding. Acid Storm deal with Sentinel. Two Heads deal with doors.
Something's not right. You're still under the influence of that program, aren't you?
If I was, would I be doing this? You're not acting too kosher, Bug Boy. Acid Storm is very much stressed. Acid Storm is very bad couple of days. So, you would appreciate if Two Heads has done what he's told.
Controls are unresponsive.
Same here. Acid Storm, Raksha, what in the name of Unicron's head is going on in here?
Bug Boy's gone postal. The doors are jammed. The defense grid's coming online, boss.
Acid Storm, I swear, if that's the Primus damned program, I'm going to melt you down and use you for aluminum siding. Yes. Acid Storm do no such thing. Megs, Pretty Kitty Bot's program. Sentinel unresponsive. Doors unresponsive. Two Head not listening to Acid Storm. Acid Storm trying to fix. Well then hurry. What? Starscream. The Sentinel's not the problem, Acid Storm. You feeble-minded peon. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, because otherwise, what happened?
That's using your head, Bug Boy.
Autoguns are offline.
Here to kick keister, not fix computers.
Acid Storm go work on doors now. Two Head can stay here and jerk off for all Acid Storm care. Look on the bright side, simpleton. You only have one neck to wring. I don't understand why we just blew the door up. Simple, my destructive friend. Open doors, invite unwanted guests. Acid Storm, open that door. Acid Storm trying, nothing responding.
Boss, you're locked in your chambers.
I know that, you fool. Get me out of here. I'd appreciate some help here. Two Head, go over there and switch off the power. How did you get so smart? You better get this door open or the three of you are going to be slagged.
Yeah, boss, the magnetic lock's not working.
Glitch. Acid Storm not understand. Why all doors close? Magnetic locks. Try reversing the polarity. Negative. Acid Storm cannot see way to either depolarize or reverse polarity of magnet. Oh, howdy there, Mr. Panda. What would you like to do today? I would like to play Quake. A couple of my fellow Predacons would like to play Quake too. What do you think, Mr. Panda? Acid Storm think Two Heads has officially lost it. I bet they would. I am so pretty. Look at me, pretty, pretty dancing. Pretty, pretty dance. I had to shoot him through the walls, sir. His stupidity forced my hand. Well, at least now we can kind of see each other through the wall. You are forgiven.
Manual override button. It says in Cybertronian, do not pull this unless absolutely necessary. Well, here goes. Oh, scrap.
Oh, Jesus. For now, you're forgiven. I was about to resort to the same conclusion. Nightshade, take Alakon and Raksha and the idiot to the CR chamber. But, sir, it seems he has just been knocked out and is not damaged. Me okay? Wow. Wall in throne room destroyed. It landed on two-head.
I can fix that.
Not now, Nightshade. We're understaffed as it is. Besides, we need Acid Storm to reconnect the autoguns. Come now, Acid Storm. Let us get our defense systems up, shall we?
Yes, sir.
What about that door, sir? It's lying on top of Raksha.
Yes, sir. You were trapped inside your throne room and everyone else was outside.
Doesn't matter. The shields are still up for now. They'll suffice. Yes. However, I would like to have you and Ferak and Nightshade, once he's finished with his task, to salvage something from the scrap in the lower hole.
At once, sir.
Now, Acid Storm, remember when I asked you if Jax's program was deleted?
Yes, sir.
I somehow believe otherwise with the recent occurrences. If what you'd done was not for the good of our objective, I would have destroyed you the moment we re-entered the base. Well, they re-entered the base. I was trapped inside. Yes. Now, Acid Storm, the truth.
Acid Storm not lying, program deleted. Two-Head wasn't helping the situation, and I got stressed and got snappy when stressed. Yes.
For now, I shall believe you, but anything that seems out of character, even for a micron, then Raksha will be reprogramming your neural processor in the most painful way possible. Oh, yes.
Yes, Dracomegs.
I take it the creature is no longer inside you.
Sorry, Dracomegs, sir.
Ion Storm, when you finish your assignment, I have another task for you. Yes. Yes, sir.
I don't slot and believe this. This isn't like you. What's gotten into you? What do you think? At least I'm doing something for Jax. How dare you accuse me of not doing anything about this incident? There isn't much any of us can do. I honestly cannot believe you would pull something as stupid as what you did today. There's one of you, Predacon territory, with at least 6 enemies. Tell me if you're not outnumbered. I just want to know why you did it. You're the sensible one, Gnarl. What possessed you to pull this off? It was only logical. I had only intended to scout the enemy base for weaknesses. Totally unnecessary, as I told you before. And dangerous, going off by yourself. I'm not going to repeat myself anymore trying to convince you. Tall Spike, Slipstream's not to leave the base perimeter unless you or I accompany her.
Understood.
A lot has happened in the past solar cycle. Losing Hotlink wounded all of us deeply. Not just you and Sandstorm and me, but those who knew him only a short while as well. The death of one Maxis Autobot, one Cybertronian is one too many. But in the tides of war, all the more reason for us to be on our toes when the time comes for battle.
You know, Terra's got a point. I know. We've already lost 4 dear friends. I'm not willing to let any more follow to Megs' violence. That includes you, pup.
Nova Storm, do we have a solution to the grid discharge?
2 possibilities. Both will work together. If we can rig up a generator specifically for the grid, we can also discharge the excess energy that can't be reused through a tripwire of some sort. In other words, a neural disruptor.
Exactly. Laying the line out at, say, 20 meters, mostly around the ridge overlooking, would be enough to disorient ground troops attacking.
What about the autoguns? The external ones will still function without hindrance, being outside the grid. The turrets, on the other hand, unless we can recalibrate the grid itself to allow the turrets to be fired through, we would have to add a modulated frequency to the grid, which would take time.
No, it wouldn't. The grid runs off the sensors. The laser frequency runs at a much higher frequency along the visual spectrum. Our weapons run on the same spectrum, only much lower. If we piggyback to much lower frequency broadcasting at the same frequency as our weapon systems along the grid, aiming at the openings in the grid, or else the shots would be absorbed. Communicator tag with higher settings.
Just might work. I told you were brilliant. Just observing. Hey, kid, you're gonna be all right. You look like you're gonna zombie out on us or something.
Yes, I'll be fine as one could expect.
Hey, you know, Tara's only doing this because she cares about you. Same with Spike. They just don't want to see you hurt, that's all. Yes. Listen, you know what I do when I'm in a real bad mood?
Wallow in refuse.
Touché! Good one, kid. You've been hanging around Terra way too long with a remark like that. Hang on one click. Miss Kitty.
Yes, Cap?
Mind if I take Gnarl outside up to the ridge? I'm gonna let her play with some explosives. I'll watch her no problem. Just let all that frustration out on some rocks.
Just up on the ridge, but if she gets even the slightest burn, I'll take it out of her filthy hide.
Don't worry about a thing, Terra. I'll watch her like a daughter.
Gnarl, it's something to do. Just up on the ridge.
No problem. I'll keep her out of trouble.
Perhaps I should keep an eye on them.
As shocking as it seems, I have a little faith in Cup. He knows what happens when he crosses me the wrong way.
In the meantime, we should go on patrols. The last thing we need is Predacons attacking with our guard down.
They're having problems of their own, but giving Megs the benefit of the doubt, that'd be a prime idea.
Good. Alita, Spike, and I will head to the bridge. DevCon, show Red Wing the area. Nova Storm, you and Sandstorm seem to have a handle on the grid. Continue with that project. I'll have Cup and Slipstream cover the base entrance if any trouble does get through. We'll meet back here in 6 megacycles.
Wolfie, you behave okay.
Will do, Mama Cat.
How did you two find me? I suppose now you want to execute me immediately, in the Decepticon way. Very well, you may proceed.
Well, we should humiliate you first.
Yes, well, he did kill one of your offspring. We shall execute him immediately. Ma! Ma! To kill me, you'll be no better than the Decepticons. Yes, but our split sparks will be free when you are gone.
You betrayed him to us while Megs rebuilds the base?
Yes, we had an understanding in that other lifetime when you took me. Reprogrammed me. Well, now that they're in this lifetime, in this other universe, is any of this actually happening? It seems too convenient. It seems as a glorified married Sue for an odd fan. Probably had some weird family trauma that she's trying to work out through a science fiction story.
Yeah, it's an old story written new, a tale of old time. But yes, we cannot just kill Ferak for being an evil, murdering bad guy. I mean, yeah, he's a bastard. Yeah, can't just kill him off. Oh, for crying out loud, this is not how the Beast Wars ended. A multi-usage shared hallucination, maybe. But not a dream.
You're all traitors to the Decepticon cause. I will end this. No. You deprived me of my prize and my girlfriend. I didn't kill her, I just knocked her over. Thank me later. Yes. Or don't. No. Yes. She is still alive. It's Legion Maximal. How's it even possible? I fainted from just looking at him. I'll be taking this one to Dead Space. Yeah, I'll take him to Dead Space for you. You guys can return to your timeline. Everything will be as it was. But you'll remember what you've been doing here. Yes, you'll remember. I'll return you to your timeline. I think you've been here long enough. And by the way, it's only been one lunar cycle of that planet with the beasts and stuff on it. Similar to the planet Earth, of course. Yes. I'll send you back. Well, that space deity, that Prime guy, interfered with our beast war. It's now over. Our forces have been stooped and decimated. I guess we have to surrender. Yes. I do not like surrender. No. Well, if it's any consolation, you and I don't belong in this dimension anyway. Yeah. Well, we ought to be moseying on then. Yes, but if other Tripredicus Council people come, they'll be confused when we leave. That's okay. My ancestor descendant will figure it out. Yeah, Tall Spike over there. Let's go. Very well, this beast war is over. Paradron has been checked out A-OK. I just came to apologize for acting so weird on that mission. I was acting really strange and completely out of character. I want to apologize profusely. Oh, my goodness.
Don't worry about it, Cup. It was a Vok or some other aliens doing all that stuff to us.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like we were reliving the Beast Wars. Yeah. Kind of cool. You know, kind of like an anniversary. Yeah, wha? But now, seems everything's back to normal. Are you saying that you actually saw Liege Maximo? That's extraordinary. Well, I guess I can't bring Autobot X in for questioning if he took him. Yeah, and I was from the dimension of Beast Wars Neo and 2 and stuff. Yeah. I was helping him out in place of the Primal in that timeline. Yeah, well, now I'm back here. I'm back in the realm. Everything seems to be okay now. But how are you here, Megatronus? Don't make it lick of sense. Well, I don't need to explain myself. I'm a Decepticon. And we're not going to. Yes. But it is weird that my other version of me, my other ancestor descendant, was a Draconus. Very strange. Yes. But I'm still part of the Tripredicus Council, so if there's anything you need, I can provide it. As the leader of the Tripredicus Council.
Leader of the Tripredicus Council? You.
It's because they all left and went elsewhere. Well, when they return, I'm sure they'll, kick me out. But for now, yes, I'm leader of the council, which means I have all the rank and responsibilities of a leader of the council. Yes.
All right, if you're leader of the council, then give me my job back.
Well, I could do that if this entire part of the realm was actually happening right now, but you're still in the thing. Obviously, because you wouldn't be encountering Beast Wars characters. Yes. It was all part of the test. Yes. What's her name is... I would give you your job back, but then you'd have to remain here in this realm, where things are not what they seem. They're more than meets the eye. Wouldn't you prefer to return to 2026? Or 2408, where you belong?
Oh yeah, we're on the Echelon. We're just trapped in some kind of weird Tesseract thing.
Oh, you can leave anytime. I got ahead of you guys first. Yeah, when I died. Yeah. It's amazing what's going on back there. Medical technology that's far beyond anything we've ever seen. Cybertronian tech. It's merged together with other biotech from other time periods. It's really amazing. It's like a bioship. It is a bioship.
Son, you're alive. Doesn't that undercut the whole funeral thing?
Well, if it was your son, that would matter, but I'm not. Yeah. It's the alien programming. For instance, we don't even resemble animals. We're jets. Yeah, if you didn't notice.
Oh, yeah, I wondered about that.
So where do we go from here? Reckon any place we want to go. The Beast Wars happened, the Beast Machines happened, and all them other timelines did. This here's a multiverse. I'm smart about that. Whoa. Just like my pappy before me. And you know he was a Legion Maximo leader. That's some... Yep. Got to get to the bridge and get out of here. Skedaddle and all. Yeah.
We should transform and roll out, but not actually show it.
Found them with a holodeck on the ship.
Welcome aboard the Echelon, everyone. And welcome to the 21st century and the 25th century, depending on how you look at it.
But I hung out with Tall Spike there, just to reconcile for my son in the other dimension. Now that I'm here, I felt like reconciling with my son, but the other guy's not my son technically, but it kind of is. And yeah, it's a time warp thing going on. No, we just gonna roll out now. Get over with before it drags on too long. It already has, Big Bot. It already has.
What happened to the other Artemis?
Oh, the fire truck one. She's fine. She's just in another timeline, moving planets and stuff. I wouldn't worry about it. Prime, even though I'm a Prime, I don't know everything. Nobody really does. All we know is we're more than meets the eye. I wonder what happened to Sandstorm.
I just saw the paradrons and this is awkward. How embarrassing. I really didn't mean to lead any of you on and I hope I didn't say things I didn't mean and all that stuff and it's horrible. I hope I didn't pick up on you too much because honestly I don't know what I was thinking.
Wait, hold up there, little darling. You don't need to worry about that none. I do think you're a nice friend and all, but, well, frankly, you don't have the same equipment I'm looking for. You see, I was jealous of your brother, not for your brother. Well, Now that it's fixed, though, the timeline and all, well, he's not really dead, so maybe I can rekindle our romance.
What did you just say? Sister, it's painfully obvious. Strong, silent, powerful type, lots of emotions, wears them on his sleeve. He's gay.
Well, I'll be seeing you. But remember to be more than meets the eye. Don't give up on your dreams. No matter what happens, something ought to happen. Autobots, Maximals, transform and roll out. But don't actually show it. If a booting up cold, we're still here. Didn't call for the Decepticon sleeve.
I'm Alicon again. Well, I thought it was Inferno, I guess. Well, Decepticons, let's fly out.
How come you can see me? I'm a ghost.
It's a multi-user shared hallucination, obviously. A lexicon, a legacy.
They're never going to figure out who Megatron's legacy was, are they?
I just assumed it was Artemis the whole time. But she was like Solus Prime and stuff, but she was also that other girl, so I don't know. Was she that, or was she primary? I don't know. There's too many of these girls that keep wanting to be in their own fanfic like this. And guys, too. Yeah. Wait, we're talking about primary and not Artemis the whole time?
No, she was talking about Artemis the whole time. But the legacy is another character, that's all. Pretty dense, Starscream. For a ghost.
To the crew of the Echelon, we give you good journeys.